What's up guys, my name's Jason with Wild Herbs Fishing, and I just kind of wanted to do another boat update video with you guys and show you what the little things that have happened and the little things that I've done to improve my boat. Now the boat that I have, if you guys don't know, is a Lowe 1675 fishing machine, and I've been running it for over 2.5 years now. So I've got to know a little bit more about this boat and all the things that I would change if I could. Now, one of the new things that I've done to the boat is I've added this Catfish cutting board. As you can see, I've already used it quite a bit. And what I have done is I've actually mounted it on a seat pedestal, so I can just slip it in and out right there in the middle of the back deck. Now, as you can see, I have 6 monster rod holders in the back, and actually I have 2 that I can mount up front. When I'm suspend drifting, I like to mount 2 up front for that reason. Now, one of the things that I did do is I made these custom rod holder bases. Not too many people offered a rod holder base like this, and I wanted one that would sit flush with my VersaTrack, so that way I could just take these off at the end of the day, put my boat cover on, and not have my rod holders or bases in the way, rubbing on the boat cover. Many of you may know that I run 2 units on my boat. I run the Simrad Go 7, and then I run the Lowrance Elite FS9, which I strictly use for my active target, which I primarily use for catching bait. Every once in a while I use it to see what kind of fish are down on the bottom, but not very often do I do that. It's mainly for if I'm using it for catfish. It is a bait catching tool primarily. And I also run the Navionics app on my tablet, which connects to my Simrad, so I can talk between the two, and I can set waypoints and everything else on the tablet, and it'll transfer over to my Simrad, which I think is pretty cool. Which my Simrad also talks to my Lowrance and my Motorguide XI3 trolling motor up front. One of the other things I suggest you guys getting if you're night fishermen is some of these HID lights. You can see way better at night driving than with the LED lights. The LED lights bounce off the water a lot, which makes it hard to see, so that light just kind of goes everywhere, whereas these HID lights are more of a focus beam and you can see exactly where you're going. I really like these. I highly recommend you night fishermen that are driving at night to get some HID lights. Now, the anchor that I use on my boat is a never lost anchor. It holds up very well. I use it all the time, and I haven't gotten it stuck, but it's always managed to hold us right where we need to be. I use the never lost anchor, and then I also have a second one that I made in the back, and it works too, but this one just looks cooler. And the guys that make this are very nice. You should check them out, neverlostanchors.com. They're a very good company, good people, and their customer service is amazing. The one thing that I will complain about this boat is there's not enough storage. Like under here, I just keep my big cast net, throwable flotation device, and some other random junk that I don't really use that much. And then in here is a second live well where I keep my drift sock. And then up there is just nav lights and some tools just in case I need it. And then I have my actual spotlight up here. I have 2 of these, but I haven't actually wired them up yet. Now, here is supposed to be the rod locker, but I turned it into something completely different. Right now it's a mess, but I have the 2 rod holders for up front. I have my day boxes pretty much. This is leader line, this is rattles, and then this one I think is strictly slinky weights, which is one of the things that I get from Brad, but that's what I put in here. And then I also have some rigs. I highly suggest you getting some of these if you just tie regular rigs. I have, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 pre-tied rigs in here. And then I have another cast net in here just in case I rip mine. And then of course I carry the Uncle Lou planer boards in here at all times. And then what else do we have in here? We got I think a 44-inch long bump board. No, it's a 40-inch long bump board. So we got a 40-inch long bump board just in case we hook into huge fish. We throw the bait knife in here, and then we got scissors and some pliers and stuff, which also go in there. We got some leader line thrown in here, got a whole bag of these peg floats, and then spare reel just in case one cops out on us. So we have that. And then on the other side, which it's kind of hard to see because it's blocked by all the rods, I pretty much just carry a boat brush and some boat fenders over there. Not much to say about that. The two things that are in this back deck, two compartments in the back deck, you just have the live well, which actually don't look that big, but it's pretty big. It can hold a 40-pound fish pretty easily. That's that hatch. And then this one is just the uncool stuff, the batteries. I got a starting battery and everything else in there, which I can probably make more room in here. I'm eventually going to, but that all costs money, so that's on hold for now. And then down in this latch in the floor is, just in case you're thinking about getting one of these boats, and just down in this latch right here is just the trolling motor battery and then my battery charger. So I got the No-Code Genius, what is this, 5X2. It can charge any style of battery. It can charge the gel batteries, it can charge lithium ion batteries, and then your regular lead acid batteries like this Interstate. Now the motor that I run on this boat is a Mercury 60 horsepower 4-stroke motor. This motor does very good on fuel. I only have to fill it up probably once a month if I'm using it every weekend, and possibly multiple times during the weekend. I get about 6 or 7 trips out of it without having to fill it up. So that is the nice thing about having a smaller size 4-stroke motor, is the fuel economy. I do not spend a lot on gas as most people do. Now for the trolling motor, I have a 55-pound thrust Motorguide trolling motor. It's an XI3, and I like this because I got the spot lock. It's remote control. I can control drift very easily with this trolling motor. It's plenty powerful enough to keep me still in high current situations where I'm at a dam. I can spot lock and it will still keep me in place. Well guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and please leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'd like to hear from every single one of you guys. But until next time, as always, peace out.